Hello everyone, I'm Teddy Mitchener, and today we're actually doing a food shoot inside the studio. Now, I have a studio, but you may not have a studio. So your studio is basically your home. So you can find any place in your room or in the kitchen or anywhere you want to go to actually do what we're getting ready to do. Okay, like right here, you can't see, the camera's not going that way, but right here I'm actually shooting. In the background is actually my window, okay? So the camera is there. We're actually using the 5D Mark III. We actually have the 70-200 lens on it. We're gonna use strobes. So just to let you guys know that you don't have to have studio lights. You can use a strobe. This is a Canon strobe. Also with the battery pack that I talked about. I don't know if I mentioned the name last time. Turbo 3 Quantum. So you guys will know, okay? So this is just the gear. This is what I'm gonna be using today to actually get the shots that, that we can use. As you can see, we have this little stuff here where you can get from any local store. We have tree tomatoes, we have onions, we have cucumbers, we have a little bit of salad here. We have some bread. We have here butter. But what we're doing is we're actually kind of like winging it because the butter is not butter, it's actually cheese. And due to the studio lighting, this would actually melt. If it was real butter, it would melt. So we're just kind of like getting a little creative with it, and we're winging it a little bit. So this is what we're using. So you can actually use cheese to kind of bring forth the effect as if it was butter, okay? We have a little bit of peanuts. We have some breadsticks here just to actually make it look a little bit more luxury and lavish. And then we also have a chopping board, okay? So these are just simple things that you can actually go to your local supermarket and get. So this is inexpensive stuff. We're gonna start off first with our speed light by putting it in position, okay? As you can see, let me just show you real quick. It's basically an ETTL, okay? So we're gonna leave it in ETTL for those people who are just starting off, who don't understand their flash just yet. We're gonna simplify it and make it very easy. So we're gonna leave it at ETTL, and right now it's just at 24. The zoom is at 24 millimeters, okay? So that actually makes it really round. You know, it spreads out, the light beam spreads out. So we're gonna leave it where it's gonna spread out, and we can get enough of the light on the table, on the surface of the vegetables and the breads and the breadsticks, okay? So it's at 24 millimeters, and it's basically set at ETTL, okay? So we're gonna leave it there, and we're just basically trying to get the right spot for the light to be in the right angle, so that when we shoot, it'll be in perfect position. So I'm just gonna raise it up. Now, because it's at 24, it's spreading out enough, but it's not gonna spread out too much where it actually hit the background and you can see the window or the reflection of the window or anything when I shoot. This is gonna come straight down on here and just make everything nice and crisp, okay? So I'm here at the camera, and I'm gonna take a test shot and make sure everything is nice and framed. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. We were shooting earlier and I actually got the right setting. So when I just took that shot, it was already set at the right setting. I'm just gonna show you a picture of that shot so that you can see. I'm gonna go back to 200 f-stop 8, okay? Remember, shutter speed 200, ISO's 200, f-stop 8. We'll go back to that and I'm gonna let you see what exactly we did get with that. It's pretty much almost the same, but the difference is you can see the background a little bit more. And I wanted that background out, okay? I went down to f-stop 16, and then I actually slowed down my shutter to 1/60th of a second. The reason why I also went to f16 is I wanted to make sure that the picture is crisp from beginning to end, okay? So for those people who don't know about your f-stops, the more you stomp down, the wider it gets. The more you stomp up, the more depth of field you get, okay? Let's try that again. I actually want to get it almost pretty much at the edge of the ball, because from that point, I have peanuts in front. So the peanuts in front, I want to actually have that crisp as well as the vegetables, and then also in the background, the breads. So I'm trying to find a neutral point where the camera is actually shooting, where everything can be crisp, okay? So here we go, 1, 2, 3. Good. And let me give you the information. That's f16 at 1/60th of a second. And what I like about it is, when you see, you got the bread that's sharp, you got the vegetables that's sharp, the salad, you have the peanuts that are sharp. So everything, look, even the cheese, which is the butter, the fake out butter, that's sharp. So when you're shooting your shots, it's good to actually have the proper lighting, but it's also great to have the right settings. So it's good to actually get your settings right and know exactly what you want. So I hope this actually helped you, this simple tutorial helped you. And maybe, you can start shooting in your home and practicing. And I can truly say that practice, practice, practice. If you haven't been to school, that's not an excuse to actually not shoot. In this day and age, we have the websites. So the World Wide Web. So you can go to any type of website and look at YouTube's, you can look at Google, or whatever you want to find information about is on the internet. So I hope you learned from this, and I hope you like the tutorial that we are doing. If you like, also subscribe to our channel, our YouTube channel, and we look forward to actually doing more videos with you again. Later.